All right, it looks like I'm live. Let me get over here so I can see things the way everybody else sees them. I have a case of the tired's tonight. Sorry about that, you guys. Some days are just like that. I've been busy running in and out of the garage all day. As usual, I didn't get as much done as I'd like, but still got, enough stuff done. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to catch up with you guys. Okay, let's get ourselves on live chat. All right. So I am just digging through the bin here, looking to see what's speaking to me. So before I pulled this with the tentacle and the eyeball, I don't know that we'll be able to get both, but we'll see. So that's what I pulled so far. Let's see. I don't think we need any haunted houses stuff for tonight. We're just going to do some creepy collaging. Well, that's pretty creepy. Let's take that. Oh, that can go into the giveaway. I've got some giveaway packs that I've been put together. A little bit of Halloween stuff in it for probably August, I would think. So if you cover up the gun part, that's pretty creepy, actually. So when we use that, we're probably going to cover up the part where he's holding a gun. I think I have a thing I want to do with that. Hey, Tina, how you doing? Long time no see. And Carla's in the house. Welcome. Oh, let's see what we come up with. That's a little bit creepy. Let's take that one. I think we're going to do a glue book style collage tonight. I think that's kind of where I'm at. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I think I might have this bin back upside down. I seem to be turning a lot of things over, so let's just turn the bin around. Why don't we? Okay, I want that to go over there. Not sure why that's in there, but let's take that out. That's probably meant for scraps of joy, honestly. The Boss Baby. I think that should be in scraps of joy too, probably. I think I want to use these as faces on bodies because they're actually meant to be, they're like supposed to be masks. So I think I'm going to take these. Well, we can do them in here. We just need to get some bodies. Probably a little bit bigger than these ones. Like just to size up from that, I think. I think I like that. Let's take that. So what are you up to, Miss Tina? How you doing? Oh, that's an interesting thing. Well, that's a Star Wars thing. That needs to go in the fantasy pack. Stretched and jarred. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on with these file folders in here. I'm not sure why those are in there, but I'm going to toss those aside because they can be tea-dyed. I don't think there's anything in any of them, but let me double check. Those will become tea-dyed. That's what's going to happen to those. I don't think we need any Where's My Mummy or Haunted Places. We still have leftover creepy doll hair. I think I want to just work on what's loose in here, you know? We've hit the leftovers portion. I piled a bunch of stuff in here last time I worked. Oh, and here's our done collages, so let's take those out. Let me see if I can find one for us to work on that's not finished on one side or the other. Hold the phone. Okay, this one does not have an other side yet, so let's work with that one. This, the other side's not done, so we'll work on that one tonight. Oh, no worries. We just, we want to hope, we are hoping that you're doing well. You're always in our thoughts. I'm not very good at reaching out, but I do think about people very often. Keep them in the thoughts and the prayers, Let's see. This is what our tentacle page is from, so we'll have to group them together. Some of the Sasquatches and some of the Nessie type things. I have not been in this case for a while. Mongolian death worm. Yeah, I remember the Mothman movie. I haven't thought about it in a while. Is Mothman back? But I think we might want to group some of that stuff together. And work on it like a themed page kind of thing. Because you could put the Yowie with the swamp ape, with the Yeti. Probably not with the werewolf. That's an interesting take on a vampire look, isn't it? No fangs. There's the wild man. That's another form of Bigfoot. The New Zealand wild man. I don't see anything other than maybe the tentacle that we already pulled for there. Let's see. These are all from gamer magazines. Anybody working on anything creepy? Let's see. Today is Wednesday. So, tomorrow's Thursday. Look at me. I can do days of the week. Woohoo! Oh, that's a bunch of candles floating around. Jaws. Ooh, there's a night sky. So many choices. That's some background stuff right there. Oops. There's some zombie kind of things. We seem to have a little bit of a zombie thing going on. Whoa! Stuff trying to slide right off the ironing board. Maybe a house on fire? I don't know. Let's see. Just dropping stuff left and right. Do. So, let's see. I got up super early today. Well, not like 4 o'clock in the morning early, but I got up at 6 and had a little sandwich on an English muffin. That's my new thing. I've been eating sandwiches on English muffins like they're going out of style, you know. And then I did a few other things. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll work. Skull. That looks like an animal one. We'll see. I don't know if it'll go with the other things. Let's see. That's H.P. Lovecraft. Ooh, graveyard. Graveyards are always kind of creepy, aren't they? Hey, Shelly. How you doing? Hope you are having a great Wednesday. We're just trying to pick out some stuff to do a little creepy collage with tonight. I gotta tell you, got a little bit of tires today. I was in and out of the garage. I got some stuff put away in bins. I sorted through some things. I did find, that's a mausoleum. I did find the deli paper that I was looking for and the sandwich wrap. And then I found another kind of labels for us to try when we jelly print next. So then I got some fall stuff and some Christmas stuff put away. So that was good. Let's see, what do we have these tied together for here? Oh, I love that with the girl under the plastic. I do like that. That's very creepy. I'm not sure why I have these clipped together, but we'll run with it for now. Maybe the idea will come back to me, whatever it was. Yes, I'm up to being creepy. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. Been a crazy week. But I feel very accomplished. Things are falling into place. Tomorrow I'm going to sort some... I don't want this one. Does that remind you of the bad guy in Lilo and Stitch just a little bit? I think I want just this portion, so let's go ahead and take that. I think it's just because he has like 6 eyes. I think he might work with our other dudes that we've kind of picked out. Maybe that one too. Starting to pick up a theme here. We might add him in. Oh, there's some of my hair in there. Can never get away from it all. It's just floating around everywhere, lurking around every corner. You never saw Lilo and Stitch? I love that movie so much. Oh, that's kind of good. That's like a post-apocalyptic thing. There's another little zombie guy. Oh, there's a guy. The snake thing. Creepy, gross zombie cop guy. Let's see. I think we might have enough stuff to work with. I always like to take more than we need, right? It's better to have a little bit too much than not enough. Let's take her. I've got a big pile of stuff over there. And it's all going to fall off the... Okay, maybe one of those. I don't know. That might be a little big for today. Ooh, tentacly part. Yay. That'll go with our other tentacly part. Okay. I'm going to stop myself any moment now. Creepy lady portrait. Another creepy lady portrait. I just kind of like that. Let's take that one. Some bug stuff. Okay. I think we've gone far enough. Let me pile some of this other stuff back in here simply because it is teetering on the ironing board and I don't feel real good about it. We can always come back to it if we need to. Stuff going on. This bin is too full. I'm going to have to break it down, I think, into creepy and kitschy cute. So for the giveaway in August, you guys remember when I showed you? I hope you'll remember. Whoa. That I got these digitals with the clown. And then I got the creepy faces. But they gave me like tons and tons of the clown one. Like whoever was working was training or something. And she printed up way too many. But she put all the extras into the... Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side because it's heavy. And then look at how clean this is. Oh my God. Did you make your creasy? I did not. Creepy Easter Bunny card sounds good. Easter's still coming up. I think it's not until sometime. Carla usually knows these things. She's always... But look at... I was spraying some of the stuff from the collage roll bin today. That's another thing I got done. I pulled down the collage roll bin. So it had spray ink all over it, plus all the glue and stuff that was already on there. I took it out to the slop sink in the garage. And I scrubbed the ever-living heck out of it. April 9th. Your anniversary and Hub's birthday all in one. All rolled into one. Not too long after my birthday. So, yeah, that could be a thing. Okay. So down here we've also got... Whoa. Stop trying to fly away, pictures. No flying away. So we've got the close-up of the... You know, I think I want to save these and use those together. I don't know if it'll be tonight. Let's concentrate on our kind of zombie stuff. Okay, for here, we really only need, we don't need this part. We just need this part. So we're going to take that off there. Let me make sure I've got you guys on camera. I even know where my ink pad is. How is that for crazy? Okay. I do like this, but I think we want to just trim it down just a, no, let's trim it just a little bit closer. So I hope everybody's having an awesome week. I was in and out of Rosemary's Live, trying to get some stuff done in the garage. And I was chatting with somebody online. So I didn't, but the logwood looked like it came out pretty good. Okay, so I want to leave those there. He's nice and creepy, right? We don't want to use too many big images, so we need to... Okay, I love the cop. And I kind of like it with his hand in there, so let's put him kind of right there. Okay, I think he's going to be too big. We're getting too many big images. We need smaller ones. I like that one too. Hope we have to make decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay, maybe not that one. Love our cop guy. We don't necessarily need that part of the picture right there. So we can short it up just a tiny bit. Okay. So moving at a slow pace with the stuff. I mean, not like snail's pace slow, but I always imagine myself getting more done. But all progress is good progress. So in that way, I'm not going to let myself be disappointed. Continuing to get rid of a few things, you know, every day. I get rid of a few things and I organize a few things. I've got about... Okay, that's definitely going to be way too big for this. Do I want to put... Let's trim this down over here first. Let's see what we got. We maybe could cut that into 2 pieces. And let's trim up the bottom where it's torn there. So I think we could do... So we're going to kind of cut... There's an angel back here. So we're going to cut where she's on one side with one of the, you know, a couple of the grave stuffs. And then we got a bigger piece here. So we'll try and use the smaller piece there for the creepy aesthetic, you know. Okay. Probably only need 1 grave piece. That guy's missing part of his arm. He's got stumps for arms. So I think that we can see that that's a stump there. So we'll go ahead and we'll trim down the other arm so that it'll fit better on the collage piece. I do like the house on fire, but I don't know that it's going to fit here. Okay. We need to even out the edge on this one. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? And Shelly. I think yeah, I did. What's on the floor that's cold? Probably another metal barrette. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this guy we can definitely cut down smaller to just him. I did watch today The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah in it. It's an older movie. And Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it. I really enjoyed it. I hadn't seen it in a while, you know. So it was pretty fun. I don't want to cover the sledgehammer. So we might go something like that. Okay. I don't... Let me look at it on here. Oh, yeah. LL Cool J. That's it. I said the wrong thing. Love that movie. It's just ridiculous. But it was so fun. And then I was watching... What was I watching? Oh, gosh. I'm trying to think of the name of it. And then I have something called Georgia Rule, which has Jane Fonda in it. Yeah. She's All That. Is that the one? Or she was just out of prison in that was the premise of that, right? Okay. So I think I either have to go in and find some small pictures or we're going to need a ton of words. So I think I'm going to head back in for some more pictures. So I'm going to put some of this stuff. All right, let me move these because I might still use those. And I may want these people on there, so. Uh-oh, I lost the girl. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached, thank God. Oops, not those. We're looking for a couple of smaller pictures now. A lot smaller. right. Let's try in here. Let's see if there's anything in here we like. Because we didn't look through that yet. That's the Predator. It's an ESP, Urban Legend. Oh, I need to pull that one out. I've got an idea for a project. So I need to, I'm collecting up the creepy trees. I've got a journal project in mind. All right. Another creepy tree. Okay, that's Nightmare Before Christmas. Should probably actually be in the Christmas stuff, not in the creepy pile. Okay, we'll have to worry about that later. Mostly just looking for small, creepy pictures. Yeah, and yeah. I think that's right. Some Joker stuff, which doesn't go with this. There's our pirate M&M that we still have to work on his collage. Whoa. There's something on the floor. Lizzie Borden stuff. There's a werewolf thing, but that doesn't really go with our overall theme. Another graveyard, but creepy trees, so I'm going to pull those out. Okay. Ooh, Bela Lugosi. That's the stairwell from the Titanic, I think. Stonehenge. Awesome pictures, but none of those go with our... Those do not go with our... Let go of the... Okay, so those we're going to slide back in here. We found a cool stash of pictures, but those don't really work for what we're doing right here. And then I'll have to come in and put all of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff into the Christmas glue booking. That'll be that's a sorting project. I have several of those. Nothing wrong with a good sorting project. Okay, those are all big. Looking for the small pictures. Okay. Those are a little bit harder to come by. Let's see. Sorting through batch of pictures. I have to admit, I like almost everything Queen Latifah's in. She's just fun, you know? Just for funsies. Okay, that's silly, but we might... No, I don't think I want that in there. No. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here comes the yawn. Sorry. Nope, that's... Show me some good small pictures. It's all in what I have in my stash, right? All right, so I need to focus. Now I know. One thing I do need to... Okay, we might be able to use one of those for a small picture. That I need to focus on some smaller images for the creepy stuff, not just... I tend to focus on the really big stuff for creepy. That's a true thing. Okay, we might be able to use him. Da, 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 da. I think that's a little bigger than what we need. Well, that might work just because it's more black and white than some of the other ones. Okay, I don't want any of those. Okay, well, there's another one of those, so I think that's too white. So, yeah, I just trying to watch fun stuff. The DEF CONs are, they're not actually. They've been pretty quiet today. And supposedly they're going home tomorrow. Now, we'll see if that happens. It doesn't always happen that way. Somebody did flood the toilet this morning, though. And nobody would admit to it. Which is pretty much how it works with kids. Nobody admits it. But it was, poor Mike. That's what he woke up to. He was just trying to go to the bathroom. Okay, so that's a guy in a biohazard suit. If we just cut it down to him, that could work for filling in some of the... Quite a bit of buggy stuff in here. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Okay. These are really big things. I do not need really big things. I need small things. Okay, let's see. We can't use too much of this all the same, but we'll probably use the smaller one. We'll cut it down a little bit. Okay. Oh, there's the girl. She didn't get up and run away. Let me push this out of the way and trim these. Okay. We're going to trim him down pretty small. And I think we want to trim off the sides here and just get the head there because we've got some fairly small spaces to fill. That should work. All right, I think we're going to start filling in. So let's ink some edges here. You know how I feel about inked edges. So yeah, so I had been watching The Lord of the Rings, and I'm still probably about a third of the way from finishing the last movie. But it's the hardest, saddest part. So I'm just having a little break. I do have to finish it before the end of the month, though, because it's going off of Netflix on the 31st, I think. Oh, we said we were going to cut this one down, too, didn't we? Okay, those are inked. That's probably the straightest edge. So let's see how we do. Just eyeballing it. It's a guy in a biohazard suit. And I think that's kind of creepy. It says zombie apocalypse to me, possibly. A guy wandering around the streets in a biohazard suit never makes you feel real confident about anything, right? Okay, so let's ink the edges here. I haven't really gotten into that I think it's Evernight that I picked up to read, but I haven't had time to sit down and read, and I can't go into the trouble is if I lay in my bed and read, I'm gone. I have to go sit out on the couch, which I can't really do while the grandkids are here. They make, we can make this one smaller. We can trim this side down, right? They build a big fort out there when it's just the two of them, the two littlest ones. Lily's the youngest, but she's not here. So when Brittany and I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to try and cut that nice. I'm just going to ink around it. And they build a little fort, using the ottomans and the couch and the love seat. So I don't want to be like, go knock down their thing like Godzilla so I can sit out there and read. Seems kind of like a dick move. I think I mostly just want the cop here. I didn't really want to lose his arm, but I think his face is more what I'm interested in than the arm. So that maybe we can work in a bigger image. So yeah. I cannot be trusted to lay down and read. That's the moment I decide I'm going to learn by osmosis with the book laying on my face or on my chest. And then I roll over, I always wind up with a couple of bent pages. That's no way to treat a book. Just inking some edges. To make you think of Close Encounters, yeah. And also like movies like Contamination and Contagion and yeah, the ending is happy, sort of. That's the best description you can do of it, right? It's happy, mostly. But it mirrors, he was a veteran of some war. I can't remember which one. So I think a lot of that was, his experience with war. You don't come out of that the same way. So the characters that bore the heaviest burdens couldn't, be the same as they were when they started out on that journey. Even when you do The Hobbit, that's still traumatic things happened. Can't just go home and be your happy-go-lucky self. Those kinds of things change you as a person. Okay, we need our requisite paper towel. Trying to get it as close up to the edge as I can, you know? Because he definitely needs to live there. The rest of it's kind of negotiable, right? We'll play around with it. Now, I do want him to kind of be there. Can overlap him a little bit. You don't want everything to be too same, you know? We may yet. What did I do with those other pictures that we made earlier? Let's bring a couple of those back and see about that. I would kind of like to get the burning house in. I'd burn my house down if it was becoming filled with zombies. I'm going to cut off just a little bit of the house on this end. We'll make it fit a little bit better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There it went. Okay, hold the phone. Hopefully it went somewhere I can find it. All right, picture. I see you. Directly under the chair. Come back here. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled creepy collaging. Okay. Okay, I do think I want that there. Okay, I think I like this right here. So I think we're going to go ahead and glue that down. So we're going to glue this one first. These two. I think Close Encounters was both a book and a movie. And I think I read the book, if I'm remembering right. But I loved the movie version. I saw it when I was fairly young. And it made an impression on me. That is true, true, true. And let's go ahead and glue this one down. You know what? I didn't ink that one. Oopsie doodle. Well, it's too late now. It is what it is. Okay, so do I don't, yeah. I think I want that to go like that. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to put that down yet. That could be a thing if we put that up just a little bit. Oh, I think I like that. Okay. Get a pile of little pictures up here. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if I want to glue that down because I may want to tuck something under it. But I think these two I do want to glue down. So let's start with this one. Yes? Yes. Okay. Now we do want there to be some overlap. Just push that this way just a little bit. There, I think that's good. Okay. So I have in my head, I had a dream about a journal, which is in a style I haven't really done before. And I keep having some variation of that dream. Where at the end, I'm stuck with this idea of what the kind of the finished journal looks like. So I'm going to try and pull some stuff to see if I can kind of nail it down a little bit. And then I also would like to work on my Aries collage some. And I think I might be a little more open to using this now. Could go up and over here. Not, I don't really want to cover up the underneath of, so maybe we want to push this in the other direction. We want to, like that. Because I would be okay if we covered up some of her to save the, because then maybe we could use the eyeball like right over here. I think I like that. I'm sorry, I keep pushing that down, don't I? Let me see if I can't just bring this a little bit more. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue the eyeball down. I think I'm liking that a lot. I'm going to run with it. We can always sort of find another eyeball if we need to. It's not like we've got a shortage of eyeball picks, So I think what I'm going to do is kind of do a video that probably will just be linked for Patreon and Facebook group people. I don't know that I'm ready to put that out because I'm just talking about the ideas behind it, and I'm going to pull out some of the images and discuss how I want to set the collage up. And I'm not trying to keep it a secret. It's just because it's kind of pagan oriented. I don't know that I'm ready to. I will probably work on the collage, on Sundays or Fridays for part of the time. But I thought maybe with this video, we might Now, I do, because I do like to have the size variation. I don't want everything to line up all pretty and neat. I think that might work there. But we do need to add in some lighter color. Like, I'm recognizing that we've got a lot of super dark stuff. And then we got red over here and a little bit of white going on here. I think I'm going to want that right there. And we may pull another off the strip because we have a strip with more than one. So we may put something like the biohazard suit there, maybe. But yeah. He doesn't quite fit, like it leaves a border around it, but I think that would be okay. If we just kind of left a little border around him. Although we haven't anywhere else, but it's just kind of orangey in the back. Pretty dang creepy. So I think, yeah, if you guys are, like, obviously, if that's not your jam, you don't have to watch the video. But I think I'm going to pull out that folder too. And I'm not ready to work on it per se, but I want to look at the pictures and kind of feel out how I want to layer it, because I'm also going to try some new collaging techniques. I'm going to use some of that, I think it's watercolor paper that Janie sent me. It's fairly thick, and I think I'd like to put some of the images onto that. And now we may fill that with a word later. Not every single space has to be. And I think I'm good with him there, so let's go ahead and glue him down as well. They have quite a few images for probably far more than I need for the Aries collage. So I'd like to kind of start paring it down and really looking at what I'm looking for in the collage. What I want to do for the background and how I want to use the canvas to with the two one with Woody Harrelson. Hold on. I can't think of the name of it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Zombieland. No, not Zombieland with the two crazy guys. Oh, Shaun of the Dead? Were they British people? I love I'm fascinated by the concept of zombies and all the different, theories that are floating around out there about how they could be possible, whether it's a medical disaster or it originated. The first one, Day of the Dead, was kind of a political thing. They didn't really give a reason for it, but in some versions, it's like because of dumping toxic waste and stuff like that. Shaun of the Dead. I like that one. The two guys that are in that, they did a whole bunch of movies together. I from them, my favorite ones are Hot Fuzz and Paul, which is a movie about a ridiculously about going to Comic-Con, and then they go to see like all they're obviously they're British, so they're doing like we're taking a vacation in America kind of thing, and they actually encounter an extraterrestrial, and hilarity ensues. Shenanigans. Those are my two. I like Shaun of the Dead, but it's not one of my favorite movies in the whole wide world. But it was better than a lot of them. I like the you know. But as an acting, like they kind of do a lot of stuff together, and I really get a kick out of them. Uh-oh. So I think maybe I want to put him under here. Yep, I do. I do. Oops. I don't need glue on one side, so I just flub that in one way or another. Okay. I want it to be a little bit shorter than this other one, though. Just because I don't like it when everything, like I said, I don't like it when everything lines up perfectly. Okay. Let me pull these off here real quick. Let's give that a little trim. What do I do with them? Scissors. Scissors. Here, we've got a little pair right here. This will do. I finally found my little orange scissors, guys. I suppose. Yeah, Simon Pegg. Yes. Yes. I love the reboot of Star Trek, by the way. I know some people are Oh good. I didn't even look. That could have been ugly. Okay. Let's just smooth some of this down. Okay. Yeah, that guy goes like that. So we might put him right there. Let's see. Because I do not want to cover up any of that. Oh, we were going to put him up here, right? Although he could definitely, as long as we're not covering up the sledgehammer. Or too much of the graveyard there. Yeah, the casting is good. The storylines aren't too bad. You know, as it comes to it. I hope they will continue to make them because I have thoroughly enjoyed the reboot. And I know that some people were not, fans. But if you love the original so much, you can't allow for any variation, And since remakes are a thing, they're not going to quit doing that. I think we just have to, learn to love a few things. Could have been so much worse, honestly, in my opinion. And I think they rebooted the timeline just well enough to, to make it work. So you're getting a taste of the original, but it's not, boring because it's a remake. Yeah. That's my 2 cents. And yes, I have seen the original and I did love it. I loved all the Star Trek stuff. And I haven't seen like all the Deep Space Nine and stuff like that. They had so many going at one point. It was so hard to keep track of. And then we went a number of years without cable TV at all. And I lost, wasn't able to keep up with everything. Okay, I thought there was a loose edge up there. Yeah, I do. I honestly do. And it's not like they're going to usurp the originals in any way. It's just another way to enjoy that universe, That's my 2 cents anyway. Oh, we got this guy still. Include goal. No, because that hole. Okay, so I'm going to. Yeah. I think this one's kind of a robot gone wrong, but I think it fits nice enough into the theme. I've lost my paper towel. There we go. And this guy. The zombified office worker, right? I might argue we're already there. Oh, no, because we didn't want to cover up lost my mind there for a second. I didn't want to cover up the little bit of the angel. What was the whole point of saving that on there? We're going to just cover it up. Okay. And that'll work. I do want it. Can you... There, scooch it up just a little bit so there's not a gap in between the two. Okay. I watched Deep Space Nine until it got. Same for the one with Kate Mulgrew. Yeah, I think they had so many going that they were just genuinely having a good time or a hard time writing original material for, how many ways can you try and end the universe over and over and over again, There can only be so much chaos and drama. I just need a couple more. I know, I'm always like, I just need a couple more. Couple more things. Don't sound needy at all. Just a couple more. Oh, here we go. We could maybe mine a couple of things out of that. Okay. Okay. Let's see about. Okay. This part's no good because his head's cut off, so Let's start right here. I think we can maybe cut this in half at the very least. Get 2 different pictures out of it. I think I can watch it in the living room. I think, is it an HBO thing? I think we have whatever thing it's on the TV out there. I want to see, oh gosh, what was I just telling Carla I wanted to see? I actually think I want this one. This middle one. Oh, what was it that I said I wanted to see? It's a new one, a new series that just started. And it's gone right out of my head. But it's on something that I have to watch on the TV out there. Oh, that's going to drive me bananas. I probably typed it in a chat, though. That fits right there just so. But I haven't inked up the edges. Just so, just so. That is perfect for right there, I think. I would love to see The Mandalorian, but from what I understand from some people that have been watching the extended content and stuff on all these new individual shows to keep franchises alive, is that Disney's just scrambling for bucks. But a lot of people like The Mandalorian. I don't think I'll be paying for Disney Plus anytime soon. Well, I won't. I'm currently still watching on somebody else's. Okay, I think we need to cut the top off this picture where the workplace signs are. I just don't want to cut off any of the zombie heads. But I think that there's I think they're signed on. I think they have Alex's password for Disney Plus out there. So I may be able to, again, another thing. But sometimes I iron at night, and I could do it in the living room if I were so inclined. Okay, it's too big for right there. I don't want to cover up the bottom part of the cemetery. So this might have been a bust anyway. I could maybe do a really big word because I don't want to cover up him either. Let me see if it's possible to peel him up a little bit. Is it? I can. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Okay. Doesn't really matter if we're even at the bottom. We're covering that all up. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like I was happy to see the kind of the death of cable, but now, every place has got its own content. When it was Netflix and a couple other services, at least you were teaming up with several different networks and stuff. Now everybody wants their piece of the pie. So they've all got their own exclusive content. And it's a little bit exhausting, honestly. I think we're going to have to save them unless we can work it in somewhere else. It's really just tiny, tiny spots that we may be able to just put words into. Or eyeballs. We could maybe find some more eyeballs. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Well, there's whole networks I've never heard of. There's all kinds of new movie services I've never heard of. So, and every place has its own, like, Netflix, I think, was the first non-cable entity to start making its own content. But now every Hulu has its own content. Apple has its own content. Disney has its own content. And there are several other ones out there, you know. Paramount Plus is doing its own thing. Right? It's crazy. All right, let me grab some words and let's see what we can do with some words. I think I got my creepy words right over here. So let's see about... Okay. I don't think we want any really big words. But we're still kind of running into the same problem with that angel down there. Oh, I kind of like that, though. That could be a thing. Do we just want the word death, maybe? Let's see if we just like the word death or if we don't. If we don't like it, we just put it back in the bin. I feel like I have less and less money and more places want a piece of it, you know? Like, where do you expect me to get all this money from? Okay, that could be down there. Okay. That might be a thing. Let's put that over there. Oh, there's a tiny little picture. I think that could go right there. And it is kind of a creepy one. Ah. Or we could put, I think we'll put it over here. Okay. Yeah. Who knew? That's going to, again, cover up that. I need something that doesn't cover up that. Okay, let's just put it over there for right now. Wow, I didn't know so many tech companies were laying off people. Okay, but here's a couple more small pictures. Okay, so now we just need to find a okay, well, that's good to know. I got to remember I've got some small pictures in here. Tiny, tiny ones. A horrible choice. I've got sleigh. I think it's going to be too big, though. Oh, we've got what's next for the survivors. That could be good. Okay, let's pull a couple more things maybe, and then make it work. Okay, we might like the word rise. And changing could be good. All right, I think we got enough to work with. Okay. Let me just trim up changing so we can see if we can find a good spot for it. Okay, hold on. I'm working on trimming this up now. Shoot. Tiny little pieces. Because we got tiny little words. Yeah, I gotta say. So you have to pick and choose your content. If any at all, you know. I actually kind of think I like them this way. Plus this little picture over here. I think we're good. Yeah. I know, but I don't have the word brains. You'd think. We'll have to be on the look for it. Brains. We may have to find a printable or something. I'm sure there's one out there. Oh. Okay, so let's do a little bit of inking and let's get these down. I like how it's coming out. Not too shabby for a zombie themed one. So yeah, there'll be a couple of videos coming out, I think, in the next month. I'm not going to say before the end of the month. For the Aries collage, that's not too hard because I'm really just working in the concept phase of it at the moment. The other journal, and I think that's probably going to be a Patreon and Facebook group only thing. That's where the links are going to go for videos, because I haven't nailed down exactly what I want to do. But it does involve some sewing and a lot of layering. I think it's going to be ring bound, or I may have to find some other kind of binding than the one that I traditionally do. I just need to trim by that L a little bit. I know I shouldn't care because I not like a perfect cut anything. There's just a little more white right there than I'd like. I can see that it's wonky. So we're just inking up. But yeah. And I'm not in a rush. I want to take my time with it. I want the Aries collage. I'm hoping that I can hang it when it's done and be, you know, something for me. If it turns out as the way I have it kind of envisioned. If it gets even close. Otherwise, we'll paint over it and start again. Okay, and I think I already did that one, so I think we've inked everything except this. And that does have a little bit of white edge showing, so I want to ink that. So I always am hesitant to take really small things for collaging because I prefer big things. However, this collage has shown me that I do need to have at least a few fairly small images. That's got some glue from my finger on it. I'm a gluey mess. There we go. That's better. Just rolling that over the top of the glue stick. Let's use this piece of junk mail to do this. And I think this is the last one. Okay. Guess we should put it right side up. Keep the angel in the picture. I think that goes good with the guy with the sledgehammer too. So we've got a biohazard suit, a man in a gas mask. Plenty more zombies than you could take a stick at, or a sledgehammer for that matter. We've got one of the Resident Evil icky creatures. I would burn my house down if it was full of zombies. Got a little cemetery going on. And then just lots of little zombie things. And some creatures. I think these might be prototype pictures for the Nazgul and Lord of the Rings. So, ta-da! We did it. So that is our finished product for today. I should trim up that little bit of, I think this is hanging over the edge a little bit, that one little tiny picture we added at the end. And then let's ink up the edges. It is surprising how much Resident Evil works into this, because that's a screenshot from Resident Evil as well. All right, so let's real quick ink up the whole collage edges. As you know me, I don't like the white edges. All right. Maybe we could prop that up a little bit on the, so it's not quite so glary. We're going to push that back just a little bit. I like to try and end with the collage visible when it's visible to the whole thing. So there we go. That's our collage for today. Not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with it. So that brings us to a close. Let's see how long we have been on live for. Oh, hour and a half. That's not too bad. Hey, thanks, Tina. Hope you had a lovely evening. Thanks for spending some time with me, you guys. I will be on, tomorrow is Thursday, so I'll be on again at 8:15 after Rosemary. And what are we doing tomorrow? I think I'm going to be harvesting from Harvest. I think I'm going to get out the box of Harvest stuff, and we're just going to cut things up and decide what kind of bins they're going in, bins and bags. Thanks, Carla. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to everybody. Good night, Tina and Janice and Carla and I think there were some other people in here earlier who we probably put to sleep. Let me scroll back and see. Roseanne and Shelly's. I think that's everybody. And to our lurkers, good night to you guys. Bye, 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 bye. Creepy stuff. The end. Good night, lovely ladies.